mesmerizing. A darkness quiet playing satiric harmonies, making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. A darkness quiet singing such haunting melodies. So white, so still, so bright, it's almost too painful now. I'm ready to fight, to run from the light. And here now comes the sweet, corrupting reality. While now I'm free, will I once cease to be? Will I awake? Will I get a ride with you in this race of two? We are momentary masters, we're false kings and bastards. Without names we're fantasizing, dancing like plagues, mesmerizing. A darkness quiet playing satiric harmonies, I'm making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. My darkness quiet singing such haunting melodies. We are marionettes by strings animated, yet like lovers of strings liberated. We are marionettes by strings animated, yet like lovers of strings liberated. Without names we're fantasizing. Without names we're fantasizing, dancing like flames, mesmerizing. My darkness quiet playing satiric harmonies, making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. My darkness quiet singing such haunting melodies. Brothers but not separated, marionettes animated, lovers of strings liberated. Brothers but not separated, marionettes animated, lovers of strings Do you remember standing on a broken field, white crippled wings beating the sky, the harbingers of war with their nature revealed, and our chances flowing by? If I can let the memory heal, I will remember you with me on that field. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line. When I thought that I fought without a cause, you gave me a reason. not my brittle bones to break the fall. When the loving letters fade, it's like moving in slow motion, and we're already too late if we arrive at all. And then we're caught up in the arms race, an involuntary addiction, and we're shedding every value our mothers thought. So will you please show me your real face, draw the line in the horizon, 'cause I only need your name to call the reasons why I fought. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line, and we fought to believe the impossible. When I thought that I fought this war alone, we were one with our destinies entwined. When I thought that I fought without a cause, you gave me the reason why.
Ну что, друзья, всем доброго времени суток. Всех рад приветствовать. Так, давайте поздороваемся и начнем. Так, скам-код, здравствуй. Агентура, здравствуй. Так, Гугу, так, он без звука. Так что я ему... Так, без звука, тогда сделаем вот так еще. Так, и сегодня у нас продолжаем проходить второй Mass Effect. У нас там осталось немножко, в принципе. Думаю, сегодня мы завершим именно задание на лояльность. И дальше пойдем в DLC-шку и на финал сюжета. Но сегодня, скорее всего, не успеем, потому что у нас вечером будет совместка с Козырем и с Диамонитом будем проходить второй ремнант. Это примерно у нас будет... Так, сейчас... Примерный старт у меня будет с 7 до полвосьмого. Вот примерно такой старт будет. Потихонечку тогда стартанем. Создадим персонажа. Пройдем пролог. И тогда уже будет... Сначала, по-моему, с Козырем будем. Там побегаем чуть-чуть. Будем ждать Диамонита. Потому что он позже запустится. Это ж у него работа. Так что и мы начинаем. И будем начинать примерно часов в 10 вечера. Уже будем вместе втроем бегать в ремнанте. Я, конечно, там все это оформлю. Описание, команды и все такое. И интерактив, который вот с House Tricks, я не буду выключать. Я только убрал оверлеи и все. Скримеры и впечатления первые я оставлю. Пусть будет, как говорится, вдруг кто-то захочет, как сказать, повеселиться. Азат, здравствуй, доброго денечка. Так, также у нас продолжается розыгрыш игры под названием Эдна и Харви. Harvey's New Eyes. Это у нас стрим под номером 3. А мог быть стрим под номером 4. И то есть сегодня мы вечером разыграли бы, но, к сожалению, не получится. Тогда, получается, у нас розыгрыш будет 26 числа. Так что закупайте билетики и испытывайте свою удачу. Посмотрим, что у нас билетик уже куплено для интереса. Так. Так, вот. Угу, все. Так, ну и давайте потихонечку будем стартовать. Мы сегодня сидеть будем недолго, потому что потом еще будет стрим один через, получается, если до 4, максимум до 4:30 посидим. Максимум. Ну или до 5, не больше 5, точно, не больше 5. Потому что потом еще будет стрим с часов 7 до 7:30, вот в этом промежутке. Будем стартовать второй ремнант. Так, у нас 5-ю плоечку. Так, что-то не будет нормально. Так, ладно, сейчас тогда сделаем по-другому. Не захватывает нормально звук. Так, сейчас как у нас... О, нормально. Так. Так, ну давайте начинаем. А, кстати. Вчера же, по-моему, вышел новый сезон в Диабло. Можно будет потом его посмотреть. Я совсем забыл про это. Из головы вылетело. Там у нас 3-й сезон Диабло вышел. Надо будет его обозреть, посмотреть, что там новенького. А это у меня геймпад разряженный оказался. Так. Не тот геймпад вытащил. Вот этот геймпад. Чё там вылезло? Да и... Ладно. Ну обновляй, хули делать. Ладно, тогда подождем. Так что кому интересен Ремнант 2, всех жду вечерком. Будем проходить на ветеране. Это у нас получается средняя сложность. Будем гореть и проходить. Что обновиться? Вот все не вовремя влезает с этими обновлениями. Спасибо, агентура. Тебе хорошего денечка, вечерочка, настроения, здоровья. И всего самого такого, наилучшего. Так, перезапускается. Сейчас, наверное, надо будет... нормально захватывается. Так, по звуку нормально захватилось. Замечательно. Обновление завершено. Так. Надо еще допройти бога войны, кстати. Так, ну ладно. Запускаем наш Mass Effect и продолжаем. Надо попробовать успеть завершить на этом стриме все лояльные задания, которые остались. Желательно продолжить. Так, мы, по-моему, что делали в этот раз, я забыл. Помогли Самаре и вышли. Вот, все вспомнил. И у нас там какие-то есть два соларианца, надо им тоже дать задание сделать. Вот это. Так. Магазин Мараба в Цитадели. Или Вечность на Илиуме. Или... Давайте, короче. Так. Кстати, тут ничего нового у тебя нет? Рукавицы. Давайте тут эти закупимся. Урон снайперской винтовки за 50 тысяч. Нет, спасибо. За 50 тысяч спасибо, не хочу. Так, а у тебя есть что-нибудь интересное? Харат. Карманы для снаряжения. Давайте закупимся тоже. Улучшение инструментор. Опачки. За 30 тысяч давайте купим. Так, все, поехали дальше. А кто-то хочет... это понятно, это осуждаем. Иди отсюда, пророк. Ты мне не интересен. Так, поехали в Нормандию, скипаем.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Это понятно. И у нас, получается, будет это, как называется, будем миксовать второй ремнант с Mass Effect'ом. Потому что не получится. Аварийные щита. Так, усилены. Ах, вот. Палладий нужен. Щиты улучшить. Это фигня. А почему это оружие недоступно? Каин. Микроволокно. Короче, поехали за палладием. Вот, настал момент. Нам нужен палладий. Тоби, здравствуй. Доброго времени суток. Да, я сегодня до 12 поспал. Нормально. Поспал, по-моему, 9 часов. Более-менее адекватно. Так, палладий нужен. Палладий. А, кстати, на базе сервера-посредника ничего интересного нет? Новенького. Так, база сервера-посредника. Так что я сплю, да. Так, сюда. Так, что-нибудь новенькое там есть? Или нет ничего? Сейчас посмотрим. Так. Нулевой элемент. О, 2500. Пригодится. Так, тут у нас все куплено. Здесь. Не, спасибо. А, это мы... Это плюс деньги получается. Работа с... А, это новые задания. Так, отсчет. Плюс 5000. Плюс 5000. Давайте это задание эти. Активируем. Так. Warcraft я не хочу. Нет. Спасибо, но нет. Ой, не хочу я это, закрывай. Потом. Поехали, нам надо палладий. А, кстати, снаряжение. Я там закупился же. Эгида. Так, это нас что? Перестрелка, рукопашный щит. Здоровье. Генерация щита. Это получается... А, какого-то не хватает, кстати, нам. Стимулирующий контур. Эгида, здоровье. Карман для снаряжения. Патроны увеличены 10%. Здоровье. Давайте попробуем вот это. Визор. Ринда, здравствуй. Доброго времени суток. Так, поехали. Нам нужен палладий. Но это там же другая вселенная. Так, нам сколько надо палладия? Кстати, это надо прокачать. Так, оружие, броня, так. 25 тысяч палладия нужно. Стоп. Нужно 50 тысяч в общем. 50 тысяч. Ну, поехали за палладием. 50 тысяч
No
палладия.
messages for you, Commander.
А, кстати... нет, там ничего не будет. Так, поехали за палладием, надеюсь. Найдем его быстро. Нулевой элемент, так. Вот здесь планета есть, богатая палладием. Платина, так. А где здесь? Батала. А, вот. Вот нам вот сюда. Так, вот она планетка, это Ута. Так, нам нужен палладий.
Probe launched. Probe away.
О,
Launching probe.
еще.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Ох, ни хрена себе тут.
Launching probe. Launching
Нам
probe.
нужен палладий, а не платина.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
Еще платина. Дайте мне палладий, а не платины.
Probe away. Probe away.
Дерьмо. Поехали дальше. У нас только одна планета здесь. Так, тут что-нибудь есть интересное?
Launching probe. Probe away.
Ириди здесь.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Так, еще на 25 тысяч.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Так.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
О, папочки.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Поехали дальше. А, если мы уже были, чё я туплю-то? Так, а тут что у нас? Опять платина.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Опа-па-па-па-па-па-па.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
А, исчерпан. Так. Надо закупиться зондами.
Дайте мне не платина.
Осуждаем. Ладно, я это перепутал. Мне палладий нужен. Палладий срочно. Платина.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Не. Так, урдак, у тебя что-нибудь есть интересное? Дайте мне палладий. Умеренное. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Вот такчики.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Так, еще немножко.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Так, надо еще 5000 палладия.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Так, еще 2000. 2000 еще.
Launching probe.
Так, тут у нас что есть? Тунаванду. Туна Ванура. О,
Probe launched.
еще немножко надо.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Давай тогда эту планетку все обчистим по запасам. И мне уже хватает на 2 улучшения.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Все, поехали. Так. Подождите. Вот это. Так. И вот это. Это не нужно. Так, вот это. Точность на винтовке. Давайте улучшим. Так. Все. Кнопа, здравствуй. Доброго времени суток.
No messages for you, Commander.
Поехали дальше. Так, что у нас тут дальше? Помочь Тали. Помочь Миранде. Грюнт и Морден. Так, давайте... Давайте начнем, наверное, с Миранды. Так, нам надо, по-моему, на Илиум. А, и там надо зайти в магазин, какой-то надо зайти еще. Так, приземляемся. Так, Миранда. Только вот этот костюм Подождите. А, получилось, у всех есть уже. Так. 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 Грунт еще недоступен, так. Гарус. Так. Самара. Заид. Так. Миранда и Джек. Так, у тебя 7 очков есть, давай перегрузку прокачаем. Так. Вот это тогда сделаем. Поехали. Так. Тут у нас... Вечность, вечность, вечность. Так это у нас бар. Поехали сначала туда. Заберем груз.
Ilium sees many human refugees, terminus orphans, and former slaves abandoned by Batarian raiders. For many, the adjustment is difficult, but
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
human refugees, orphans, and former war prisoners. In a prepared statement, he said that this new charity is his way of showing his support for the people who protect the galaxy.
Так.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport term. Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Извиняюсь.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Ничего нового тут нет. Во. Это возьмем. Для всего отряда. Биотика, техника, 70, слишком до хрена слишком.
Do you have anything
Не хочу я.
flashier? I want something that says I overflow.
Хотя миллион, хотя у меня там миллион кредитов есть, но что-то не очень хочется. Так, и где здесь находится груз?
So then he says, oh, it's okay.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened?
Подожди, я не хотел.
She's fine, but you listed a man
Ладно.
named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No, you and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. You want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Так,
Thank
ладно,
you,
тогда
Shepard.
потом
I
возьмем это
appreciate
задание.
this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Так, Миранда и Джек. Джек возьмем. Поехали.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
ТСОш, здравствуй. Да, мне тоже нравится вторая часть больше всех. Первая тоже хорошая, но там немножко душная чуть-чуть. А третья концовки третьей части полная шляпа. Именно завершение из трилогии шляпу сделали. А вторая самая то, что нужно.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Да, вот первый вот сюжет прям вообще балдежный. Просто нужно перетерпеть духоту некоторую. А там все пойдет как по маслу. А вот третья, да. Там такое чувство, будто с третьей частью вот пол игры сделали на одном дыхании, а уже под конец что-то пошло не так, и все скатилось в канаву. Вот там даже видно, что под конец игра, как сказать, как это слово назвать-то, скатывается, короче. Что-то, видимо, пошло не так у них.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things...
Шо, обоссались? Якудзу. Я не особо якудзу эту люблю. Я могу я потом посмотрю, может просто попробовать. А так, я в принципе даже ни одну якудзу нормально не играл. А Так, в принципе, она прикольная сам по себе. Как называется? Вселенная.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
Так, тут у нас...
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
А, даже так...
Why
Но
didn't you
время
tell me that we were
меняется.
saving a kid?
И
She's
меняют...
not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
И, по-моему, они это... Я там читал, что... Если ты покупаешь... Если ты это, обычную версию стандартную поберешь, Якудзы вот этой... то тебе недоступно будет НГ+. Это такой кринж.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Так, сейчас, секундочку. Да, это уже... Это, конечно, вообще полный, конечно, капздец. Я, конечно, все понимаю, но, блин, там и так оно стоит приличных денег. Так еще обрубать фанатам такую НГ+, это, конечно...
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
Да, ультимейт 110, а делюкс, по-моему, 85. А стандартный, по-моему, 70 стоит. То есть за стандарт ты получишь полбу. То есть ты не получишь полного контента. Это, конечно, полный кринж, конечно. Совсем уже.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
Так. Поехали.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
Так, раз. Нет. Да чё... Да хер с тобой. Где? А, вот они.
This might be useful.
Heads up.
Так, 1500. Сядь ты. Ах ты, сука.
Hello, dead people.
Divert everyone except my guard from the kit. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting you get Oriana.
Так.
This should cover it.
Ай! Это было подло, сука. Это было подло. Говнюк. А чё не захватил-то? О.
Marks.
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Откисай.
We can cut down through the cargo line.
Погоди. Так, а тут что у нас? Ага. Так, заберем.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Enemies!
Это сука.
Nothing can stop me.
One left.
Niket has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Niket. But that can't be right.
Так.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
Тимон, здравствуй. 3000. Ну, это на грани.
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Если игра очень будет динамичная, все будет пикселиться.
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
You know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this captain and Yala.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
За что?
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
И как было нормально? Просто если эта игра слишком динамичная, там много динамики, там все в пикселях будет. Просто битрейт это маленький для именно динамики.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
I like her. Are we still recruiting?
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
Я тогда после стрима тогда посмотрю, после стрима зайду, гляну, посмотрю. Так.
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket. I'm going to...
Miranda, wait! You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
Ах ты, сука.
You'll die for that, bitch. We're compromised. Hostile combat drone. Incineration ray.
Ах ты, скотина-то. Иньяла. Откисай, мразь.
Firing now. There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
В медальоне хранится портрет Азари и человека-мужчины. С виду медальон недорогой, но наверняка дорог кому-то как память. Так.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Но это еще не скоро узнаем, что там будет. Сначала надо им выпустить этот, как он называется, Dragon Age, и только после будет Mass Effect.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family, a life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Так. Сестра Миранды и ее семья успешно добрались до... Место изменено. Мать получила новое место работы и оклад, который позволит всей семье безбедно жить. Ариана останется под наблюдением исключительно ради ее собственной безопасности. Миранда Лоусон очень важна для Цербера, и благополучие Арианы – простейший способ обеспечить ее лояльность. Миранда сохраняет верность Церберу и доверяет капитану. Так, все. Миранда у нас лояльная стала.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Дорин, здравствуй. Доброго днечка.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard. Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny, something we don't share.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
У нее улучшение есть, Миранда?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Улучшенный сканер меня... Надо было сначала с ней поговорить. Ёп. Давайте улучшим. Так, давай тогда поговорим с кем мы еще делали задание. Так, Гарус.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people, no way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry, I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Так, Гарс, поговорили. Так. Дальше у нас... Не сюда. Так, сама расскажешь что-нибудь?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Так. Дальше у нас Тейн.
Do you need something.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
There's something else I'd like to talk about. Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. The stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Hey, got a minute? I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back, even in that form. I miss him. Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Так, ладно, идем дальше. Так, сюда.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you.
You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych.
You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Так, это мы сделали.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the interior intakes on the...
Так, нам, по-моему, еще нужен Джейкоб. Так. А, кстати, это есть, мы что, по-моему, копию брали этого VI или... Реликвия. Здесь, походу, нет, да, VI, получается. Хомяк. Так, рыб у меня нет, аж я в задницу этих рыб, этих обуссанных. Руслан, здравствуй. Доброго времени суток. Как там дела твои? Отпустили тебя с больнички или нет еще?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Так, Миранда. Ага. Так, остался Грюнд, Тали и Морден. Грюнд, Тали и Морден.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
We'll talk later.
Все, понял. Значит, тебя уже отпустили сегодня, получается. Так, ладно, давайте. У нас еще время есть. Так, поехали дальше. Ты все, что-то я это... Как называется, перепутал. Даже давай тебе здоровья крепкого. И что там лечить, что там будешь лечить, чтобы все это, как говорится, все вылечилось. Так, тучанка, тут надо двоим. Давай тогда поможем Тали. Тали Зора. Поехали сюда. Так, мигрирующий флот. Поехали. Так, Тали и возьмем мы кого-нибудь. Ух, ёб твою дивизию. Возьмем кого возьмем? Давай возьмем Миранду. Так, удар прокачаем. Так, у тебя техник. Давайте техник. Так, инженер, длительность умений. Урон, наносимых оружием. Давайте вот так. Я только оставил скримеры и первое впечатление. Оверлей я убрал. Неинтересны эти оверлеи. Может быть, когда будет у нас хорроры, у нас будет как минимум 3 хоррора будет. Как минимум. Вот там можно все это обратно, чтобы это все работало обратно. Чтобы...
Вы все пугались. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха.
Так, у нее что у нас? Так. Да, там у нас будет 3 хоррора. Дарквуд. Сейчас скажу, какие будут.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Так, вот у нас будет Darkwood, Mortuary Assistant, это там в морге, и Визаж. Попробовать хочу пройти Визаж. Там, по-моему, тоже дикий хоррор. Вот, и вот с этими скримерами как раз будет. Вот с этим Хаус Триксом, с интерактивчиком. Вот там будет веселье. Для вас.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all. You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Не слышал? Ну тогда вот, смотри. Сейчас тебе напишу, можешь потом чекнуть. Так, это первое. Так. Так, это второе. И... Вот, 3 игры можешь чекнуть. Или там себе сохрани их. Потом посмотришь.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor. I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard.
Просто скриншот сделай. Потом посмотришь.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Красавчик.
Красавчик. Уважение и респект.
Так, поехали.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing. They shouldn't let that human speak for Talizora.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing them. Talizor is guilty.
Шаларан.
Talizor of us,
А,
Normandy.
тебя знаю я.
I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Что-то тут за такие смайлики. Galaxy Unpacked. А, что-то новенькое добавили в Twitch, что-то новенькое добавил.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
А сочетается вот с этим козликом, сочетается.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. but in her heart she remains Talizora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Talizora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Молчун, здравствуй. Кстати, у меня одна идейка есть по поводу звука, можно будет ее поставить. Потом займусь этим.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try
Ну,
to
все,
retake
пошел
that.
этот
That
эльфийский.
is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Эльф в чате. Осуждаем такое. Максимально. Бьем палкой.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Поехали. Вспоминал Гаррель.
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And you're Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tally's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tally, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tally. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tally?
The one you didn't recognize, Tally, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tally's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Quip, motherfucker.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created, the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Подойду. Так, я вернулся.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Так, поехали.
Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kila Selai.
Так, отбить у гетов Аларей. Поехали. Так, они, наверное, эти. Надо, наверное, сделать. Вот так. Нет, это вторая часть. Тут же тоже, они же тоже геты. Геты и в той части есть. Они во всех частях есть геты. Кроме Андромеды. Там их нет. Там другие враги. Тут геты во всех частях же есть. Просто в первой части геты очень это... Получается, в первой части геты это основные враги. Здесь они как побочные в большей степени. Тут основные другие.
We've got trouble.
Allied fire! Hostiles with cosmic.
Откисай.
Yes!
Что-то вас тут реально много.
We've got close target. Wrong red. Yeah.
Так. Кредиты. Кредиты. Так. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Так, раз. Два. Ой. Да ёптова дивизия. Кого кто там у нас? Так. Ну там вообще в конце Сарен был. Что я не совсем понял, спаса, кого там спасти можно. А, это Эшли. Спас я Эшли. Этого Кайдена я... как его звать? Ранил.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Да-да, Кайдена Ленка с собой пожертвовал.
What made the part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Секундочку.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Ну, Эшли, она появляется на горизонте, когда эти коллекционеры там, как называется, задание. Она там появляется в одном эпизоде.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Горизонт называется, можешь чекнуть. Она там есть. В белом этом, как называется, таком же одеянии, как в первой части. Горизонт. Это когда мы идем по сюжету, когда нам дают Морден, делает защиту от этих парализующих жуков там или что там это? Как это называется правильно? Так, нам туда. Так, монитор взломать. Так, белое, оранжевое. Так, раз. Два. Да где этот ссаный кусок кода? 3. Крепость щита. Замечательно. Надеюсь, у меня есть материалы, чтобы улучшить. Кисай. Так, шкаф. Ой, сейф. Так.
Enemy down. We've got close target incoming. We've got close target.
Nothing faster than just pick up on talk.
Так, все. Так.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our homeworld.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Ах, сука. А, вот ты где.
One down.
Here we go. One left.
Да упади ты уже, придурок.
Got close target. Go for the top.
One down.
А, вот еще.
There we go.
First entry. Our hacking
No, no, no. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your...
Hey, come here.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Так, сейф. Ой, вот. Ладно, хер с ним. Прайм, блядь, тут прайм, сука. Тут прайм. Ядрицкая. Все?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Так, вернуться на суд. Поехали.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Marines lasted less than 5 minutes.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
Чем далее? Так. Технический урон. Так, поехали. С Тализоры сняты все обвинения, и ее верность капитану отныне не подлежит ни малейшему сомнению. Политические баталии кварианцев вокруг войны с геттами вызывают определенное беспокойство. В борьбе со жнецами кварианцы могут оказаться крайне полезны, однако их неопределенность – серьезная угроза нашим планам.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Так, сейчас надо будет посмотреть. Так, статус команды. Вот так. Я не посмотрел сообщение. Это у нас за помощь от Арианы. Ага, все. Дальше посмотрим, хватает нам. Так, у нас нет. Модификаторы. Крепость щита геттов 2. Хватает. Ну и все. Иридий. Давайте возьмем. Панацелин. В принципе, не пользуюсь им. Давайте изучим. Так.
No messages for you, Commander.
Я хотел еще задание. На Илиум отправиться. На Илиум. И, наверное, тогда будем завершаться на сегодня. Потому что вечером в 7 часов плюс-минус у нас будет еще один стрим по 2-му Ревнанту. Кооперать надо подготовить будет. Командочки, описание и прочее. Так что я лучше закончу пораньше, чтобы может было время подготовить все это. Так, давайте возьмем Миранду и Тали. Он дальше по сюжету идет. Я пока не иду по сюжету, потому что там будет... Там получается, кстати... с героем максимальный, замечательно. Вот тут у нас осталась система жнецов свой-чужой. Вот в этом задании нам последний компаньон будет. Я хочу сделать все задания до этого. Потому что там потом будет этот, как называется. Там потом будет последствия, если ты будешь затягивать прохождение. Нет, там не Азария, там... это твое?
Our
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much.
Там не Азари будет.
When he died.
Там
This is the
этот...
only memento she has of you.
Гет.
Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Там Гет, там Легион. Зовут его вроде. Он сюжетный.
25. Sell at 25.
Так что вот после Гета там открывается у нас задание на его лояльность. Мы это делаем. И финальный рывок. Все. Так что я хочу доделать максимально все до этого задания. Потому что если задержаться, там будет последствия для экипажа. Так, что здесь надо сделать? Заберите груз, оставим для Иша. А где он здесь может быть? Блок данных. Кому? Галана Элмая. В ответ на торговые пути в системе Терминус. Не беспокойся, мы работаем с батарианцем по имени Анта. Он на побегушках у Арии Телоок. Но мы его хорошенько подмазали, так что он предложит нам свободный проход через системы. Пока нас не замечает Ария, все будет хорошо. С уважением, Валерия. А, это и есть... Это и есть груз его. Понятно, информация. Так. Сейчас тогда мы это сделаем. И будем завершаться.
Let's do it.
Are you shorting prefabs? Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
Так, у нас получается... Это DLC-шка и 2 задания, все. Кстати, Легион у меня стоит на платной подписке на 1 месяц. Там подходит Легион этот. Так, скип... А, это не скипается. Так, сейчас тогда отдадим блок данных Ишу. И будем завершаться на сегодня. Так, надо в Омегу лететь. Так. Омега. Так. Стыкуемся. Это скипаем. Так, ну здесь не важно, кого брать. Просто отдадим блок данных и завершимся. Так.
Hello again, my friend. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
This information could weaken Arya's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
He's been doing this a long time.
No, just wondering if you knew.
Don't worry about it, my friend. Ish has everything under control. Now, back to business. Do you have something for me?
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that. If you should happen to swing by the Citadel anytime soon, there should be another package there near Marib's shop.
Да ёб твою, надо два что ли было принести ему. Да ты издеваешься, скотина.
Ты, сука, издеваешься.
Скотобаза. Ладно. Сейчас тогда еще принесем. Так, скипаем. Так, на Цитадель теперь летим. Скотина. Так, Цитадель. Вот сюда. Ну, из тоже любого, неважно кого. 5 очков у тебя есть. Давайте прокачаем. Вот это прокачаем тебе, Гарус. Волну. Мордин, а ты не прокачанный даже. Так, вот это прокачаем тебе. Гений, щиты. Оружие, щиты. Воспламенение, заморозка. Воспламенение. Активное. Вот это. Так, не то. Магазин Мараба. Магазин Мараба. Так, Мараба. А где он? Ладно. Это у нас рыбу не буду покупать, потому что они помирают, как не знаю кто. Кафе Закира. Тут ничего нет. Так, это ниже. Так. Шеф-повар. Реклама, транспорт. Где-то магазин обоссанный. А, вот, наверное, этот. Тема Антабектал. Анта Бектал – член преступной организации, возглавляемой Арией Телоок, которую часто называют королевой пиратов Омеги. Банда Арии очень сильная, но Анта заинтересовался делами конкурентов. Мы не уверены, значит ли это, что Анта слабое звено. Ария есть Ария.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
А, Марп, это ты? Не хочу. Ну, конечно. Так, поехали. Обратно. Так, на Нормандию. Так, и на Омегу летим и завершаемся. Так. Омега. Так, Омега. Стыкуемся. Так, неважно кого. Говорн, кто это такой?
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Так. Держи свой пакет, надеюсь, все это с тобой.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Very nicely done, my friend. And as I promised, your reward. I really appreciate what you've done, friend. I'll toss in something extra for your trouble. Great doing business with you, Shepard.
Все? А, отступника дали. Ну, пофиг. Так, тогда на Нормандию возвращаемся. Сохраняемся и завершаем. Поехали. Так. Значит, у нас осталось Грюнд и Мордин. Это все находится в одном месте. И DLC прибытие. И после этого, если, конечно, там что-нибудь нам не подкинут, идем на финишную прямую. Так, сохраняемся тогда. Так, и выходим. Все. раз сегодня как раз 4:30 нормально. Так, всё, мы ходим. Тогда продолжим в следующий раз. Когда будет, я точно сказать не могу пока что. Так. Так, выходим, включаем систему. Так, ну что, дорогие друзья, на сегодня мы заканчиваем с Mass Effect. Продолжим уже в следующий раз. Ориентировочно это будет 26-27. Там надо еще будет глядеть, потому что у нас начинается сегодня вечером кооператив во втором ремнанте с Козырем и с Диамонитом. Там нужно будет посмотреть по нашему, как сказать, графикам, чтобы совпало все. Так что пока я не буду говорить, когда именно будет у нас второй Mass Effect. Так. Так что всем большое спасибо, кто сегодня был на стриме. Спасибо за вашу компанию, за поддержку. Также не забывайте, у нас проходит розыгрыш игры под названием Эдна и Харви, Harvest New Ice. Это у нас сейчас 3-й стрим. 3-й, правильно? 3-й? Да, 3-й стрим. Так что, кто еще не купил билетики, можете приобрести. И в конце 5-го стрима будет у нас рулетка. На выбывание. По идее, она должна была быть сегодня, вот после вечернего, но, к сожалению, будет, получается, 26 числа только у нас розыгрыш будет. Посмотри, сколько нас закупили. Так. Ага. Так. Не-не, у нас версия для Стима. Мы купили в Стиме на распродаже. Не плоечная версия. Версия Стима. У нас, получается, будет 2 геймпадера и клава-мышь. Вот как раз Козырь на DualSense, я на Xbox-ском геймпаде, а Диамонит на клаве с мышкой. Вот у нас такой будет интересная компания для прохождения. Так. Ориентировочный старт 19:00. Может быть 19:30 по Москве. Вот вот на это время ориентируемся. Создадим персонажа и потихонечку будем вливаться в мир Ремнанта 2. Также у меня лично будет Хаус Трикс, который интеграция, я ее не буду выключать, интеграцию. Только оверлей выключу. Скримеры останутся за баллы канала. Ну и кто хочет именно определенный кто-нибудь хочет, например, как называется-то, скример, это только через Donation Alerts. Но это, кстати, кто захочет. А так все будет через баллы канала работать рандомно. Я это не буду выключать. Так, ну и в принципе все. Я подготовлю команды, описание, кто с нами будет играть. Так что все будет, как говорится, в лучшем виде исполнено. Так, ну давайте посмотрим, кому вас можно рейдиком кинуть. Точнее, перекинуть. Так, кто у нас тут есть еще? Так, кому можно вас перекинуть? Так. А давайте пойдем вот сюда. Так, сейчас настроим. Погнали сюда. На Dark Souls 2. Так. Так, ну тогда все. Всем большое спасибо. Увидимся мы уже сегодня вечером на кооперативном Ремнанте. Все.
Всем спасибо и всем пока.